Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is FinestXI. I'm accompanied by my good friend J Dream, and today we're gonna test out some crazy business. We have figured out the best way, yes, the best way to level up strength as fast as possible and for minimal money. Let's get to it.
Without further ado, let's crack straight into it.
Okay, so guys, welcome back to another video. To start this one off, let's talk about how you level strength by definition from the wiki. So if you go to the Wikipedia page, it will tell you that strength can be leveled once you have reached 65% of your maximum weight. Once you've reached 65% of your maximum weight capacity, walking or running will level strength. Now, of course, there is more than one way to level strength. You can also use throwables like grenades to level up strength, and you can also hit things with your melee weapon to level up strength. But this video is going to be about the best way, the most efficient way, and that's going to be carrying more than 65% of your maximum weight and then walking or running with that. So now that we know how to level strength, how do we do it the best way? Now, I also want to talk about the hideout for a second, because there's one thing you can do in your hideout to level up your physical skills faster. Physical being strength, endurance, and a couple of other things. The air filter system in your hideout is a way you can boost your skill gains by 40% or more, depending on how high you have your hideout management skill. But it starts at a 40% skill gain as long as you have an air filter in. These FP100 filters are what you put in the air filter system. They last for 20 hours. They'll boost your physical skills by 40%. So before we do any strength training at all, you're going to want to put an air filter in. Otherwise, you're just doing this 40% slower right off the bat. Now, we know how to level strength and we know how to boost it by 40% or more. Let's talk about the different ways that we can hit the 65% max weight threshold, because there are a few good options. First and foremost, you can always do the tried and true buckshot, shotgun shells. Fill up a rig and a backpack full of them. That will increase your weight by a ton, and shotgun shells don't really cost anything, so it's a really cheap way to do it. The other way you can do it is to put empty fuel cans in your backpack. Now, if you go look up fuel cans on the flea market, you type non-operational, you'll get all the empty ones that people have listed. You can get these for 10k, 20k, or anywhere around there. You can get them really cheap. Fuel cans and putting them in your backpack is a really quick and easy way to hit that weight threshold. Now, my absolute favorite way that I've recently just discovered, and it's actually inspired me to make this video, it's not something I discovered at all. It's actually something that I got from Deadly Slobs. He uses an SAS drive inside of Doc's case method. And now what this is so you take SAS drives, which are 0.8 kilograms a piece, and you put them inside of your Doc's case. You put 16 inside of a Doc's case, okay? So fill up the documents case with 16 of these, and then you get another Doc's case and fill that with 16. So altogether, depending on the price of the SAS drives, it's going to be about 1 to 2 mil to do that. Then you stick those two Doc's cases full of SAS drives inside of your secure container, so that way if you die, you do not lose them. That right there is going to put you at a good chunk of weight, and then if you throw on some gear, it should get you up to a good threshold, at least 65% of your max, which is what you need to hit to level the strength, as we've talked about. There's a lot of room to do this exactly how you want. If you want to bring less gear and more shotgun shells, so you don't have to spend as much money, you're totally welcome to do that. If you want to fill up as many Doc's cases as possible and bring as little gear as possible, that actually works too. It's really whatever you want to do, and however you want to fill up the weight is what you can do. Now, the glory of this, or some might say the horror of this, is that you don't actually have to survive your raid or even not get a run through. So if you get a run through, your strength points still stay there. So technically, if you were to go in with a container full of Doc's cases filled with SAS drives and no gear on, you could still level strength and not risk any gear. Now, arguably the most important thing when it comes to leveling strength fast and efficient is this. You get almost all of the strength points that you're going to get in a raid in the first stamina bar's worth of sprint that you do in a raid. If you look in these clips here, me and J Dream went to factory and we ran a full stamina bar down, and every time we checked our strength skill, we had gone up about 10 points. Now, the next time we ran a full stamina bar down in that same raid, we only went up about 2 to 3 points. So as you can see, as soon as you run that first bar down, it levels way slower for every single stamina bar after that until you get out of the raid and reset. So basically, the most strength points you're going to get in a raid are going to be in basically the first minute of the raid. As soon as you spawn in and you start running overweight, you are going to get all of your strength points for that raid basically in that first stamina bar. After that, your skill gets a fatigue and it levels up way slower until you reset the raid. Like I said earlier, you don't have to survive your raid and you don't have to worry about run throughs if you're doing the strength leveling. So after you fatigue your skill, the only thing you can do to reset it is either to get to the extract and get out or die in the raid. Now, Now, obviously, most of us don't want to continuously die while we're doing this, so our option is to get to the extract as fast as possible. So how can we do that as fast as possible? Well, we choose the map that is smallest, so that way we can get to the extract as fast as possible. Do you see where I'm going with this? That's why if you go to factory with your docs cases full of SAS drives and some gear on you to hit that weight capacity, you can sprint 1 stamina bar in factory, kill a scav, and get out and reset, rinse, and repeat. And you'll be leveling strength at really crazy speed. You don't even have to kill a scav. As soon as you drain that stamina bar down, you can just leave the raid through any of the 3 extracts and come back in. You'll get a run through and that'll go on your record. But if that's not something you care about and you just want that strength skill level, then this is the fastest way to do it. Guys, I just want to take a second to say, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/finestxi. Come hang out sometime and ask me any questions. I'm always happy to help. So let's recap on how we can level strength the fastest, the most efficient. We need to be at 65% of our max weight. Now keep in mind, when you level strength, each time you level, your max weight's going to go up. So you're going to need to account for that. But 65% of your max weight must be hit. Then you want to have an air filter in for 40% or more of a boost to your physical skills. You can use either shotgun shells, fuel cans, or SAS drives inside of docs cases to hit that max weight. Now there are a ton of more items like tank batteries, car batteries. There's tons of stuff that will help you hit that weight, but the shotgun shells, the fuel cans, empty fuel cans, and the SAS drives in the docs cases are pretty much the cheapest and most effective. Then we want to get to a map like factory where we can run down our 1 stamina bar and either get out, die, or reset, whatever you want to do. Rinse and repeat, and that's it. You'll be leveling strength as fast as you possibly can in this game. And depending on how you do it, it could cost you virtually nothing. For example, if you had a gamma container or a kappa container, you could theoretically fill the entire thing with docs cases full of SAS drives and not bring in any gear at all, hit that 65% max weight threshold, and then go into a raid, run around, and if you die, you don't lose any money. That's how crazy and effective this docs case SAS drive strategy can get. But my recommendation to you guys is to do what me and J-Dream did in this video. Put on some gear, throw on a couple docs cases with the SAS drives, and then just go play factory and try and get a kill or 2 and rinse and repeat. Not only is it going to get you that strength up as fast as you can get it, you'll have an opportunity to PvP, to get some gear, to get some loot, and just have a good time and get your survival rating up, hopefully, assuming you don't die a lot. That's what me and Jay did, and that's what I recommend to you guys. It was a lot of fun to level strength, and it's going to go up really fast with this method. This is exactly how I'm going to be leveling it and hit max, hopefully pretty soon within the next week or 2. But anyway, guys, that is it. That's the video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helped you out. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, I stream on Twitch too, so come hang out over there sometime. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.